So I'm encouraged by actions and policies that Orlando, under the guidance of Mayor Dyer, has implemented in moving our city towards a more sustainable model. I'm a father to 7 children, grandfather to 5. I spent 35 years in the real estate industry, and then 10 years ago, I was approached by a solar installer to help develop a residential sales and marketing division. In my due diligence and feasibility study, I became more acquainted with the real impact of climate change. I now understand that it has been my generation and the generations before me whose dependence on fossil fuels have contributed to the climate crisis that we're now experiencing worldwide. I've seen over this past 10 years the acceleration of the consequences of our industrial revolution. Today, the technological revolution is making it possible for us to enact solutions and policies that will ensure a better planet for the generations to come. We no longer have the luxury of delay, hesitation, or limited action. The wildfires, the record-breaking temperatures, rising seas, more frequent and increasing intensity of cyclones and hurricanes are costing loss of property and loss of lives. The results of these climate-related severe weather events are displacing millions of people already. The United States and Florida especially have seen the increase in refugees fleeing drought and food shortages affecting Central and South America. The declaration of an emergency does not create the emergency, but rather puts citizens on notice that this is in fact a real emergency that requires action. I believe that by taking this action, more people will be motivated to support leaders who are committed to policies and processes that will have a direct impact on preserving our environment and moving toward the recovery of our habitat. If the oil light comes on in one's automobile, we don't just keep driving and complaining that someone should have put more oil in, or that automakers should have made the car use less oil, or that the life of the oil should have been longer, or that the next person who owns the car can put the oil in. Driving around until the temperature rises, the car overheats, and the engine shuts down. No, we go and we solve the issue. Whether someone believes the science that humans are contributing to climate change or not, it is undeniably changing, and it's not changing in our favor. So humans must contribute to climate change. We must act to change the climate in our favor. The check engine light is on for the planet. The engine is overheating. The damage is mounting by the minute. The warning lights are flashing. It's time to declare this emergency so that businesses, organizations, and policymakers will be justified in taking action to respond to the crisis. Give them the tools they need to go to their stockholders and say, this is what the public demands. This is what is good for business. We cannot ignore the situation. The declaration of emergency also serves to inspire and encourage all to seek out the solutions that are desperately needed, and in so doing, create jobs and opportunities, improve the quality of life for those most affected, raise the awareness that it is this generation that is called upon to address this threat to civilization and all the species of life that depend on a healthy environment to thrive. What benefit is there to leaving material wealth to our children and grandchildren if they'll have to spend it simply to survive on a planet that is a wasteland because we chose to pillage its resources? Those courageous community, local, state, national, and global leaders who are engaged in the fight will be like those pharaohs who were remembered on the walls of ancient Egypt for their contribution to the advance of civilization and to those gifts that will stand the test of time. Future generations will praise those men and women who united in one voice to guarantee clean air, clean water, and a quality of life that we chose to ensure rather than a fate full of disaster and despair. If an asteroid was coming and we knew it would strike the Earth in a decade, what would we do? Well, the climate crisis is just as consequential, and it is striking now.